Pirates finish up their 6-game homestand today and try and take back-to-back series. They took 2 of 3 over the Red Sox. A win today secures a series win over the Tigers, and boy, Braxton Ashcraft dealt again. Back-to-back sensational starts for the right-hander, who went 8 innings, improves to 13-5 as the Pirates beat the Tigers 4-1. 8 innings, 80 pitches, 61 for strikes for Braxton Ashcraft, leading the way. Greg Brown, John Wehner, and Dan Potash will be along. What a start from Braxton Ashcraft. We're still kind of buzzing after watching what we saw last night.
What he did in Miami, you didn't think he'd come close to replicating that last night, but that's pretty much exactly what he did. He just was 1 inning short of what he did in Miami. Just complete command, 8 strong innings, very efficient, pounding the zone with all of his pitches, and that's what amazes me about his outings. Is he's fearless. He just will throw all his pitches in the zone, gets ahead of everybody, doesn't waste pitches, continues to attack, and gets relatively easy outs throughout the game.
You know, John, it was pretty amazing too what O'Neal Cruz did when you think about it. His first major league game since early June, got hurt, 60-day injured list. First at bat, he strikes out. Second at bat, runner at first. I mean, Montero had been pitching a perfect game, and then walks Valdez, and this guy just crushes one.
What an addition to the lineup. You know, you don't realize how much you miss him until he comes in and does this. You know, the game was very quiet, very quick. They took the 1-0 lead, and then Cruz comes up. Interesting, earlier in the at-bat, he was out in front of the curveball, and then 2 pitches later, he gets it again. He's right on time.
Well, a guy who needs a big start today is Paul Skeens. You know, he's pitching for the first time since last Tuesday when he went 5 innings against the Marlins. So this is the second time this year that he's pitched on, well, 7 or more days rest.
Yeah, we're looking for that old Paul Skeens we saw his first 2 years, and we saw some of it earlier. But, you know, whether it's fatigue, you know, mechanics, we don't know exactly for sure, but we do know when he's on 7 or more days rest, he pitches better, and hopefully we're going to get that today.
74. Broken bat. Wow, the bat shatters, and a big part of it goes past Job, and maybe distracted even the second baseman Torres, who can't handle it. It's first and second for Pittsburgh.
Fastball up and in, and boy, that shatters. And yeah, it's hard to tell, you know, if that somehow. I just think it was the spin. I don't think it had anything to do with the barrel of the bat. You know, I think there was just some weird spin, and once it hit, it took a hard kick to the right.
Broken fingers, that left hand had him out. And the other way, and a base hit for Cruz. 1-0 Pirates. Welcome back.
Yeah, talked about Brian Reynolds and how he can catch up the velocity. O'Neal Cruz is another hitter that can catch up the velocity. That fastball, top of the zone. Fighting through it. Just out of the reach of the shortstop. And once again, O'Neal Cruz coming through. Then he had caught one warm-up pitch from Paul and threw it down to second.
Slap past first. Lee. And slaps it into left, that fastball. And heading to third. Racing to third, Lee. To left, Reynolds with that runner tagging, heading to the plate, scoring, and the runner at first advances. Tie game, sac fly, McGonigal. His 51st RBI brings home Lee. It's this hard to left, and diving catch, Reynolds. Ball was smoked off the bat of Dingler, but Reynolds is there. Head to the bottom of the third, we'll talk to Braxton Ashcraft. It's 1-1. Quite possibly his last batter of the game. Little pop going to drop in. And they'll score a run out of it. And it's 2-1. As Clark scores from second. Liu Lee goes to third. And brings up the lefty hitting Kevin McGonigal.
And the first hit off of Paul Skeens with the runner in scoring position. Just tried to throw a little get me over sweeper on the 2-0 pitch. And out in front was Torres. Hits it right off the end of the bat. Perfectly placed.
Skeens will not get through the fifth. Soto coming in. Pirates trailing 2-1 in the fifth inning. Hit hard to right center, and that is extra bases. Here comes a throw to the plate. And a nice relay. Yes, they get the trail runner. Torres is thrown out. Goes as an RBI double to make it 3-1.
First pitch fastball at 96. Looked to be center cut. It was. Good swing from the lefty McGonigal. And Torres knew it was down. As Cruz throws this, that's another difference maker with O'Neill Cruz in center field. You know, might not look like he had a lot to do with it, but he got to it quickly, got it into Nick Gonzalez quickly.
Drive to left field. And Rafael Flores Jr., a pinch hit home run. Crushes it to left field to make it a one-run game. A pinch hit homer for Rafael Flores Jr. It's his fifth homer, and it is 3-2.
Boy, that's a big swing right there. And what kind of power this guy has. An absolute bomb. He got that cutter. Not an easy job to come in cold off the bench to try to pinch hit, but well, there you see it. You see it's got more of a slider spin than a cut spin. And elevated inner half. Not many balls end up in that second deck in left field.
422 on a pinch hit home run.
Maybe a two-seamer here and there.
To left field, if it's fair, it's a tie game. Oh my goodness! Clear the deck. RFJ. You gotta be kidding! Amazing! Rafael Flores Jr. has tied it.
That's almost impossible. You know, Jansen just continues to fire that cutter. This pitch, I don't even know how you swing at it, let alone hit it where he did. My goodness.
431. Homers in back-to-back at-bats. He was a pinch hitter for Davis in the seventh. Rafael Flores.
I don't even know if this ball gets on the plate. Look where the location is. Wow. It's off the plate in. So not only you get the barrel to it, how do you keep it fair? Yeah. We were talking earlier about staying inside the ball. My goodness, what a swing.
First one was 422, this one 431, a game-tying home run. Second, drive to right field, toward the foul pole, and it is gone! It's gone! They walk it off! Brandon Lau! Oh my goodness! Best win of the year! Buccos win the series. Brandon Lau clears the deck. history does repeat itself. Celebrate, Buccos!
Wow, what an amazing win. What an amazing swing. 2 swings. Here in the bottom of the 9th, Rafael Flores, an impossible pitch to hit. And I think Lau got that slider that Horowitz just missed. And I'm wondering if it had some backspin to it. I'm wondering if it started foul and came back.
It looked like his reaction was he thought it was a foul.
Lau never left home plate. The thing was in the air forever. Nope, that's the cut fastball.
Look at this.
Right off the foul pole.
How about that? So unreal win. Unreal win for this Pirates team.
One of the best closers in history.
It hit the foul pole. You see the ball deflect back down?
It hit the foul pole.
Watch it again.
Oh my.
Look at that. We go down to Dan Potash with the guys that hit the home runs in the 9th inning to win this game.
Hey, how about a little drama on a Wednesday afternoon at PNC Park? And a little cold shower. I think that was for both of you. All right, Rafael, let me start with you. Coming off the bench, ice cold, never easy to do, but you found a way to go 422 feet to left field.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Okay, fair enough. Your second at bat, looking back at some of the replays, the pitch you hit was way off the plate. How were you able to seek that out and put it deep?
Sometimes you just see the ball, you got to put a barrel on it, and hopefully it goes over the wall, and it just happened that time, so hope I can do it again.
The home run thing has been kind of nice for you. A couple of 2 home run games and a curtain call. That's a little young in your career. How does that feel?
That was awesome. I love you guys. That was so awesome.
All right, let me change sides real quickly. I know you've been down this road before with a lot of home runs, but that one had a lot of drama. As it went toward the foul pole, were you kind of like going back and forth on where it was headed?
Yeah, I was kind of just willing it to try to come back a little bit, and thankfully it held on.
How about this team just continuing to scratch and find a way? You take 2 or 3 from the Red Sox and another 2 or 3 from the Tigers with a big road trip coming up.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fight in this group. Nobody's going to give in or fold, and you know, it's going to be a rough road to the end of the season, but we're ready for it.
You looking forward to having more fun on this trip with more W's?
Hell yeah, let's go Pittsburgh!
How about that, guys? Brandon Lau and Rafael Flores Jr., a couple of heroes this afternoon at PNC Park.